Hey guys, and welcome back. This is LunarOwl ASMR, and we have OverWatch2 LoverWatch. Love never dies. This is just so odd to me. I never expected Hanzo of all people to be playing matchmaker. But I thought this would be a funny game to just record for you guys. If you haven't tried it yourself, then head on over to LoverWatch. I'll put the link down below if you guys want to try it. But let's check this out and see what it's about. The official but non-canon OverWatch 2 dating sim. Now with 30% more punctuation. Are you ready to play this thing? Let me play. Let's give ourselves our lunar name. Your name is Lunar. Continue. Yes, I am ready. Set the scene already. It's Friday night in the big city. You could use a laugh after the week you've had. The Laugh Attic is one of the most tragically unfunny comedy clubs in town, but you love watching people bomb on the open mic. Sometimes that people is you. It's particularly dark tonight. So dark it'll make for quite the dramatic reveal when your eyes adjust and you see who's sitting at the table in the corner. Eyes adjusting. Adjusting. Adjusting some more. Oh my. Oh my. Is that who you think it is? Mercy? Genji? Why are there only two options? Why are there only two options? What if I wanted to see, just as thoroughly random example, Reinhardt? Reinhardt would be an amazing date. Whoa, pace yourself there. You haven't even had your first date yet. Two options are plenty for now, and maybe we'll add more dating sim opportunities in the future. We're not saying this is some kind of test version of potentially more robust dating adventure. But we're also not saying that it isn't. Now, who do you see in the corner? I have to go with Genji. My little Xbox boy. Oh, he's wearing his casual clothes. It's Genji. Ninja cyborg, an all-around bad boy from OverWatch. No matter how many times you blink, he's still there, and you're completely starstruck, love-struck, fear-struck. I'll go with starstruck. Oh, he's so cute. Starstruck. You're amazed he can be seen in public without hordes of fans smothering him. But Winston is all the rage right now. Still, you'd love to get an autograph. Maybe a handshake. And maybe he'll even say your name. Zap. Hanzo. Oh my goodness. Hark, do I hear the sound of a heart beating fast and the smell, the sweat on your palms. I am Cupid, the hero of love, in all its varieties. It is my sworn duty to answer the cries of all who desire to love and guide them to fulfillment. You look around, wondering if anyone else can see this, or are you hallucinating? Do not worry. You are the only one who sees me. That doesn't make me feel better. I do not interfere in the mortal realm. Consider me the angel on your shoulder who will point you in the right direction. Okay, that's a definite maybe on the hallucination thing, but maybe this hallucination can help you. Why are you blushing? Now tell me, are you in love? I think so. No, that's just my baseline anxiety. Hold up, you're not Cupid, you're Hanzo Shimada. You are Hanzo Shimada. You trying to hook up your baby bro? Hold up, you're not Cupid, you're Hanzo Shimada. From the free-to-play OverWatch game, too. Which I have, of course, played because I just recognize you as Hanzo Shimada. I get that a lot. But no matter how similar I am to the character in Overwatch, rest assured I am Cupid, champion of love. However, it is entirely possible that Hanzo Shimada will have a skin based on me in the shop. Of course it would be in the shop. OverWatch 2. Bring back events. Proper events. What a coincidence. Indeed. Now tell me, are you feeling the signs of love? I think so. Nope, that's just my baseline anxiety. I think so. It's kind of hard to tell. The path to love is often confusing, but fear not, I am here to guide you through all its intricacies. What? It means I'm going to give you advice. Oh, okay. So do you wish to win the heart of my little brother Genji? Yes, I want to win the heart of Genji. Wait, there was another option, wasn't there? Yes, I want to win the heart of your little brother, Genji. Genji. Truly. I mean, there were only two options, as you made sure I was aware. Of course, it's just that, well, to call Genji difficult would be an understatement. Yeesh. You're being really judgmental for a vessel of love or whatever. Is it because of the lore or something? Oh. What is this? Is it because of the lore or something? The what? It's got so dark. The Overwatch lore. You know, Genji was the younger brother Hanzo killed and felt guilt over it ever since. Only Genji wasn't actually dead, he was alive, but a cyborg, and Hanzo learned this, but he was still kind of upset about the whole thing, I think. Cupid looks troubled. That summary heavily favors Genji's view of the matter, so I feel. But no, I am merely saying that reaching Genji's heart will be a difficult task. Sure, whatever you say, Mr. Grumpy Toga. If you wish to pursue Genji, then I am obligated to help you. It is your love of life, no matter how foolish. Well then, how do you think I should approach Cupid? You have to introduce yourself, of course. You cannot start down the path of romance without first speaking to him. Whoa, Hanzo, your face. And given that he strikes me as a selfish, immature person, I would recommend keeping your conversations focused on him. He has always struggled with his sense of self, so do your best to appeal to his interests. You hope he'll get over his hostility for Genji soon, definitely. But that's not important right now. What is important is whether or not Genji will feel any hostility towards you. With Cupid's words in mind, you build up the courage to approach Genji. Excuse me. The ninja turns to face you. The purple glow of the club's neon lights illuminates his metal mask. Are you talking to me? Yeah, I just saw you and wanted to say... Your heart starts pounding in your ears and your mouth can't find the words to speak. I'll say something, and remember your choices will affect how he feels about you. I really like your outfit. I saw you when I came in, and I just figured I'd come say hello. Do you need healing? I really want to say it. He might kill me, but... Do you need healing? I know my reputation. It is hurtful. Oh, don't cry. But also, yes, I could use healing. I warned you, he would be difficult to deal with. Anyway, I don't think I've seen you around before. I'm Genji. What's your name? Oh, I'm Lunar. Nice to meet you, Genji. Lunar, huh? That's a pretty cool name. Reminds me of Lunar from the game Lunar's Odyssey. No way. Is that a real game? Genji tilts his head. His cybernetic hand grips the bottom of his mask pensively. Oh my gosh, he wants to kill me. Yeah, it was. Hey, did you want to sit down? The next set is starting soon. Maybe we could watch together. You take a seat next to Genji and watch a few sets. You can't tell if he ever cracks a smile, but he certainly doesn't laugh at any point. Weird energy to bring to a comedy club. But before you can spend too many minutes basking in the awkward silence, Cupid returns, bringing you more helpful advice. Well, what are you waiting for? Show him you can be exciting. Go perform a set. Okay, here I go. Have a few jokes, but they're not ready yet. Not for free. Okay, I'll go. Okay, here I go. Love favors the bold, Lunar. I salute you. Sending me off to die. The previous comedian steps down from the stage to some paltry claps, and when no one stands to take their place, you take the initiative to get up on stage. Swallowing your nerves, you address the audience. Hello, everyone. I would be honored to share a joke with you fine people. You look out over the audience, and you see Genji looking back at you with what you assume is curiosity. While you could make just any joke, you have to wonder what would make him laugh. Tell a joke about ninjas, tell a joke about cyborgs, tell the funniest joke you know. I feel like he would hate the first two. You tap on the mic, and the feedback rings in your ears. You lean in close. Why did the building get arrested for vandalism? The crowd is silent. It was a skyscraper. That's so bad. After a pregnant pause, the crowd erupts into wailing laughter. You're told what is truly the funniest joke of all time. You're a living legend. Everyone will remember you as the genius who reinvented the art of comedy. But among the crowd, one person hasn't been stricken with agonizing amusement. It's Genji. He remains just as still as you left him when you came up on stage. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? After signing autographs for the whole club, you returned to your seat next to Genji. What? Did you want an autograph too? Or did you think of my joke? So, what did you think of my joke? Did you like it? Yeah, it was pretty funny, I suppose. As he says this, you're watching someone being rolled out of the club in a stretcher, quite literally dying from laughter. I thought you'd be upset if I chose those. But I think there were other jokes you could have told. Maybe ones related to me that would have made me laugh harder. You wanted me to make a joke about you? I guess nothing came to me. So, you wanted me to make a joke about you in front of the whole club? Of course. Maybe a long time ago I would have been too insecure in myself to take a joke, but now I'm happy with who I am, even when people poke fun at me. But I guess you couldn't have known that. We just met, didn't we? Maybe on our second date you can learn more about me. Oh wow. This was a date? Absolutely. Just gonna go all in, absolutely. Absolutely. That sounds wonderful, Genji. Genji sighs. Weight leaves his shoulders. I can't wait. Guess I'll see you again soon. He leaves and you're left alone in the comedy club. Not for long though, as Cupid soon reappears. Since the buds of romance are already beginning to blossom. How do you think things went? Sir, I am going to need you to stop giving me the stink eye. Since there is room to improve, you focus too often on yourself, show more interest in him and how he views the world. I focus too much on myself. But good or bad, your date is in the past, and we still have a long road ahead of us. You truly wish for Genji's heart to be yours. When Genji reaches out to you, again, he suggests grabbing dinner for your second date. He even picks out a restaurant, Cafe Azur, in Monaco, the exclusive playground of the ultra rich. Luckily, you live in the hopeful future. You can just hop on a transatlantic train and arrive in Monaco in a few short hours. Neat, huh? You arrive at the restaurant, and it looks as classy as the name might imply. A robot brings you to your table, where Genji awaits you. Please tell me he's not wearing the same hoodie as he wore to the comedy club. If I owned a hoodie that cool, I'd wear it every chance I got. I'm not exactly dressed up either. His hoodie is pretty cool though. I mean, look at it. If I owned a hoodie that cool, I'd wear it every chance I got to. Even to a 5-star restaurant. Especially to a 5-star restaurant. No wonder you need my help. You take your seat across from Genji, and he seems to light up at your presence. Oh, Lunar, I didn't expect to see you here. What? Didn't he invite? Yeah, you invited me here for a date. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Anyway, how was the ride over? I slept the whole way. I had lots of time for gaming. I witnessed the horrors of the deep ocean. A lot of time for gaming. It was great. I had a ton of time to grind XP in Vivi's Adventure Online. Vivi's Adventure Online. That game's pretty fun, even though I think Vivi's Adventure franchise fell off a bit after Vivi 3D. Right? Don't get me started on Vivi's party dance night. Talk about selling out. Editor's note, we're begging you not to add these to the Overwatch fan wikis. They're not real. Either way, I'm glad you could make it. I've really been looking forward to spending more time with you. You don't have much time to feel bashful before the waitron returns to your table to take your order. You look over your holo menu, which is like a regular menu, but a hologram, since it's the future. You should think carefully about what you order. Maybe choose something he'd like as well. Come on, even your dinner is going to affect this guy's opinion of you. These dating sims are hard work. In that case, what will you order for dinner? Order off the kids' menu. Order Genji's favorite food. Order the most expensive dish. I've been choosing, I think, all of the wrong things so far. And I kind of just want to see what ordering off the kids' menu would do. I'll take the chicken nuggets, please. Before the waitron can process your order, Genji puts his hand up. Wait. Make that dinosaur chicken nuggets. What? You didn't know a machine built solely for positive customer service could look so defeated, but the waitron begrudgingly takes down your order and putters back to the kitchen. It takes a very self-assured person to order off the kids' menu at such a fancy restaurant. I respect that greatly. I remember little dinosaur chicken nuggets as a kid. You don't have the heart to admit that the kids' menu was leagues cheaper than anything else, so you just smile instead. Also, I don't know if anyone's ever had them, but there were these like dinosaur egg oatmeal packets that I had as a kid. Did anyone else have those? Like the little wax, like dinosaur eggs would melt when you'd heat it up, so the dinosaur sprinkles inside would hatch out. I really love those. Our dinosaur nuggos. The two of you spend some time chatting, and after a few short minutes, the waitron brings out your meal. 2 plates of perfectly golden brown dinosaur nuggets. With french fries on the side, I only see lemon slices. You wonder if it's a social faux pas to eat French fries in Monaco, but Genji doesn't question it, so you don't either. You are nearly ready to dig in, but as you look over the Cretaceous park that is your plate, you feel like something's missing. Oh no, they forgot to give me the pterodactyls. You can't believe this. How could this place call itself a 5-star restaurant and forget about your favorite dinosaur? Genji tilts his head. Oh, I can trade you some of mine for your Triceratops, if you want. No, that's okay. I'll just grab the radar and be right back. You fetch the Waitron, which seems incredibly apologetic for its blunder. To make up for it, you are sent back to your table with a full plate of pterodactyl nuggets on the house. When you return to the table, Genji looks completely deflated. You sit across from him, and he barely even acknowledges your presence. Even Cupid seems troubled by his sudden shift in moods. Perhaps you should check on him, Lunar. Hey, is everything okay? Try to lighten the mood. Hey, is everything okay? You seem bummed out. Genji shrugs. Sorry, another diner recognized me while you were gone, and they came over to talk to me. Oh, did they ask for your autograph or something? Oh. No, they actually recognized me from the Black Watch incident. They had less than kind words to share with me. The Black Watch incident? Shake it off, man. We're out of date. I'm sorry, Genji. I'm so sorry, Genji. I can't believe someone would give you trouble about it here. It's alright. I'm not proud of who I was then, but I will admit, it is discouraging. I have tried my best to become a better person, but I fear my past will always haunt me. Some days it feels like there's nothing I can do to move on from who I was. Oh. He sighs, propping his head against his hand dejectedly. It's heart-rending sight. It seems he could use your reassurance. A small gesture might go a long way. Apparently even Cupid has the sense to put aside his bitterness towards Genji when he's in this state. What do you do to cheer Genji up? Reassure him? Hold his hand, beat up whoever was mean to him. You don't think you have the right words to help in this situation. Instead, you reach across the small table and take Genji's hand into yours. He seems surprised, but when you meet his gaze with a smile, he relaxes and squeezes your hand, taking a deep breath to steady himself. Thank you, Lunar. I'm sure I'd feel much worse if you weren't here. It's the least I could do. You mean that literally? Holding his hand was probably the easiest, least expensive thing you could have done all night. Let's eat, huh? Our food is getting cold. The two of you finally enjoy your night as it was supposed to go. You don't know how Genji eats with his mask on, but every time you look away, more food disappears from his plate. You assume it's getting into his mouth one way or another. By the time you're done eating, Genji seems happier than ever. You're glad the evening is going in a more positive direction. Hey, I wanted to ask you about something. Shoot. How would you feel about going somewhere special for our next date? A 5-star restaurant isn't special. Anywhere that's special to you is special to me. Sure, anywhere that's special to you is special to me. That one doesn't earn you any points of Genji, but it makes him blush, and it isn't that worth more than any kind of gameplay progression. I was hoping we could go somewhere that's really special to me. How would you feel about a trip to Nepal? Ooh, I like Nepal. We're traveling an awful lot. What's in Nepal? When do I get to choose our date? I don't like any of these choices, but I guess I'll go what's in Nepal. So what's so special about Nepal? It was a very important place in my growth as a person. This may surprise you, but an isolated mountaintop helped me find peace. There's more to it, obviously, but I figured I could explain when we got there. Sure, I can't wait to hear all about your backstory. Okay, I'll see you there. I hope it'll be really special. I had a lot of fun tonight. Thanks again, Lunar. Who wouldn't love dinosaur nuggos? Genji departs from the restaurant, and you're left alone, well, as long as you can be, when you're haunted by the Festival of Valentines. Another date down, with a third to come. Most impressive, Lunar. Thanks. How do you think Genji and I are doing? You're close to his heart, but you haven't reached it quite yet. Keep trying to put him first whenever possible. But there's still another date in your future. Do what you can to prepare. I sense this one will be the most important of all. You ascend the snowy mountains in Nepal, and the cold rudely seeps right through every layer of clothing you wore. hard to believe that just a few days ago you were telling jokes in a comedy club, and now this is what's expected of you to keep this relationship going. As you're trudging along, Cupid appears again. Thankfully, you know his deal by now. I think you were seeing things thanks to the hypothermia. Lunar, I need to stress how important this date will be. Clearly, you are important to Genji. He would not have brought you here otherwise, so just be sure you do your very best this time. I thought you didn't like Genji. You know, when we first met, you seemed like you really didn't like Genji. Well, while I do believe he is foolish and stubborn and immature and vain, you have reminded me that there is a good side to him as well. That's some ugly crying. And while that good side is buried very, very far beneath his flaws, it is there nonetheless. So I must thank you truly. Aw, Cupid, you're sounding all sappy. Don't tell me this is a teaser for the secret Cupid path of this dating sim. Oh my goodness. There's that stink eye. Don't be ridiculous. If there were a secret Cupid path, do you truly think I'd advertise it so freely? Besides, a path of that nature would be difficult to unlock. You would need to say, successfully win the heart of both heroes to show me your commitment to love. Hypothetically, of course. Of course, hypothetically. But enough about hypotheticals. You have a date to get to. Hurry up now. With Cupid's vote of confidence, you continue your journey up the mountain. Eventually you arrive in a quaint little village. Genji is there to greet you. Honestly, you don't understand why you can't travel together. Lunar, you made it. What did you think of the hike? It was worth it here to be with you. It was a breeze. It really wasn't worth it. I wouldn't say it was easy, but it was worth it to be here with you, Genji. I'm happy you think so. There are few people who'd be willing to scale a mountain to spend time with me. If you can believe that, it means a lot that you did. Anyway, I'm glad you're finally here. This place is very special to me, and I hope I can show you why. Come for a walk with me? Gladly, you take Genji's arm and he leads you all around the village. You can't help but bask in every sight. It's truly beautiful. Certainly not the kind of place you'd want to host 5v5 King of the Hill style combat. But what What's more beautiful than the village itself is the way Genji glows while talking to you through it. Recounting memories of the time he spent here, he tells you everything from the story of how he first arrived here to tales of his most trying meditations. After strolling a while, Genji takes you to the old accommodations that housed him through his time in Nepal. Though he has been absent for some time, the room is still clearly his. There's an old mattress and Hiyori, and a framed photo of Genji of his brother taken years ago. Genji goes to say something, but someone else speaks first. Genji, you arrived. Is that... Big-headed Senora. I hope you had a safe journey, my student. It's Senora. How sad is it that the only place you can get Senora content these days is the explicitly non-canon dating sim in that one short story. But maybe something will happen with that remote trick guy soon. Who knows? Master, it's good to see you again. Indeed, I heard that you were bringing a visitor and I hoped I could meet them. Of course. Lunar, this is my master, Zenyatta. You're ready for a trek through the snow-covered mountains? But this is basically like meeting Kenji's parents. Is that weird for a third date? Doesn't matter. It's happening now, and it's up to you to deal with it. It's wonderful to meet you. Give him a fist bump. It's really wonderful to meet you, Zenyatta. I've heard great things. That's a lie. You haven't heard anything, but he seems to react warmly. Even so. Likewise, I am glad you survived your journey. You're going to ignore the threatening aura of that sentence and let him keep talking. It is rare for Genji to have company here. I sense he must be quite fond of you. Oh, I certainly hope so. Master, you're embarrassing me. I am sure your companionship will mean a great deal to him. He has always struggled to accept himself. Perhaps the acceptance of another will help him along his path. You never realize how much of your company might mean to Genji. To think just a few nights ago you were planning to enjoy the comedy stylings of literally anyone in New York City by yourself. Now it's entirely possible you're changing the life in an OverWatch agent. I believe. Master? I sense I have surpassed my annual screen time allotment. I'm afraid I'll need to depart. But please take my greatest blessings and enjoy the remainder of your time here. The two of you say goodbye to Master Zenyatta, and when you're left alone, Genji's previous exuberance has gone, replaced with contemplation. Something on your mind, Genji? Just thinking about what my master said. He was being truthful, you know. Spending time with you has done a lot to help my own sense of self. But I have to wonder, Lunar, do you really think it's possible to know your true self? Wow, to be honest, that's a far deeper question than you ever would have expected from the silly dating sim you signed up for. But you've come this far, right? What's the harm in one more question? And that really is one more. I believe this will be your last chance to win Genji's heart, Lunar. Just use it wisely. Well, what do you think? Can one know their true self? Yes, they can. I'm not sure, but you can try. I really don't care. I don't think anyone really knows their true self completely, because you constantly evolve with your way of thinking through others, communicating with them and talking and studying as well. So I'm not gonna say yes, they can. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe you can, or maybe not. But I think it's always worth it to try finding out who you really are. Otherwise, what's the point of it all? I think you might be right. You know, when I ended up like this, when my brother, he trails off, Cupid watches him intently, his brows knit with pain. I felt so much guilt. I would look at myself every day and despise the person who looked back at me. But as much as it hurt, I had to look, or else I could not have grown from who I was. Perhaps I will never know my true self, but you're right, I must always try to see who I really am. Thank you, Lunar. I'm glad to know you feel the same. Lunar, I've really enjoyed spending so much time with you lately. It has been a long time since I allowed myself to get close to anyone. But I must admit... Admit what? I feel some guilt that you have not seen the real me. You're a bit confused. You're pretty sure you've just enjoyed 3 dates with the real him. But before you can ask, he clarifies. We've been spending so much time together, and you've only seen me with my mask on. And although my mask is extremely epic, it's not the true me. Is it really cool, though? It is really cool, though. I know, right? But still. Genji takes your hands into his green visor, stares back at you, and you wonder what his eyes might look like beneath it. Lunar, can I show you who I really am? Accept Genji's love, accept Genji's friendship. I'm gonna love the boy. Of course. I love you, Genji. Genji puts his hands over his heart, shocked but not all. Genji puts his hands over his heart, shocked but not at all disappointed in your confession. After returning to reality, he chuckles under his breath. It's funny. It seems I could deflect anything but love. and beams, but mostly love. When did we end up inside? We were outside just a moment ago. With great care, Genji reaches for his mask. Though he hesitates, he eventually builds the strength to remove it, showing you his true face beneath. Genji, you're beautiful. If you believe so, then it must be true. It took me so long to come to terms with who I am now. Knowing you accept me makes me confident it was worth all the time. I know my true self loves you too, Lunar. You have embarked on the journey of love and found what you desired at the end. Love takes many forms, but it is always true. May you cherish this love of Genji forever and always. I'm a lover and a fighter. You and Genji really hit it off, a match made in Midtown. Well then. That was Overwatch 2 LoverWatch Love Never Dies, Genji's Route. There's a lot more serious parts and than I thought there was gonna be. And then there are some curveballs that I really wasn't expecting. Like our food choice. But that made me really happy because that brought back some fond memories of when I was a kid. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought of this. Is it weird? Was it fun? Are you wanting to go try it yourself and see what options there are, like different choices and stuff? I do wonder now if I did unlock anything with Hanzo. Also guys, I'm wanting to do the 1000 sub video, and I would really like to ask all of you if you have any questions for the Q&A to write them down in the comments so I can respond to them in the video. I am also waiting for the cards to get here so I can open those up while doing the Q&A. If they don't get here, then I guess I will probably do an art video while doing the Q&A. So, yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Good night, my little night owls. Sleep well until next time. Bye bye.